everybody. Welcome to the StabCast. I'm Dizzle.
And I am Mizzle.
And we are here to talk about the latest horror phenomenon, Sissy, that came out last year, right?
No, it came out 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah, 2022.
2022. And it was part of that big, huge Shudder thing that came out.
The Shudder originals.
That me and you actually signed up for, but then we couldn't find a good one.
Okay.
And this one kind of snuck up on me because Daniel knows that I have been researching hardcore to find good movies for you guys.
Yes.
And this one actually appeared on a film recap on YouTube. So I was able to find it on Tubi and share it with Daniel. And what did you think?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was unique. I thought it was something different.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was, when we look at these, because new age horror movies are hard to do because a lot of people try to do the TikTok shit and try to do the influencer shit.
And they did.
Oh, yeah, they did. But what my point
worked.
is that it can come across as hammy and it can come across as forced and it can come across as not genuine and a little just playing with the times. This one actually felt unique and it felt actually good to the movie. And it felt like it worked with the setting of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I would completely agree with that because I've been a sissy, honestly. I've been in that position where you have a best friend who you would do literally anything for, including die.
Yes.
And then you find out with all these other people that she's really not your friend. She's just there because she feels bad for you.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And it's also a nice look because, I mean, a lot of people, I think that the theme and one of the core themes of this movie is it isn't always what you see is what you get online.
Absolutely.
And I do think that gets played in other stuff, but I think that this does it in a unique way to where your main character is someone that's incredibly flawed and incredibly, they've gone through a lot of shit. And they're not.
She's trying to get through it.
Yeah, but also, and we're kind of seeing her. I like a movie that you see things about the main character that you may not love them throughout the movie. I'm a sucker for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
To where, here's this perfect thing, and then you slowly see them not be perfect throughout the whole deal, and you're like, oh my god, this person's fucked up. Yeah. And I think they do that with Cecilia very well here.
And Emma too, though.
Emma as well.
Emma's also, I would say Emma and Alex and Sissy are all responsible.
Yeah.
I would feel that they're all responsible. Emma, she should have never did what she did. That was horrible. Yes. Inviting her to come with them to her Hans weekend, even though she didn't even know her. And Cecilia even tried to get out of it.
Yes.
She was even like, can't we just get a coffee when you get back or go to lunch or dinner? And she wasn't having it. She said, no, you're coming. And she didn't even tell her Alex was going to be there. What the hell?
Yeah.
Alex is her tormentor from when she was a child. How could you do that to her? And then they leave her sitting in the freaking car as they all go into the bachelorette house and stuff, and they leave her sitting out in the car and shit, and she has to take it upon herself to actually get up and go figure out what's going on. That's horrible.
It is a bit horrible. And it is, let's get into it right away. And this is directed by Hannah Barlow and Kane Scenes.
Hold on, we got a comment.
We good? What do
hey,
we got?
Woman, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you. But this is directed by Hannah Barlow and Kane Scenes. It's written by Hannah Barlow and Kane Scenes, so it's written directed by the same people. And you can really tell that in the movie.
And it's actually, I believe, directed. It was either directed or written by the girl who played Emma.
Yeah, that's Hannah Barlow.
Okay, so it was directed then by her.
Yes.
Okay.
And written.
It
was both.
Okay.
And Kane Scenes helped, and they do not play anybody.
Okay, so it kind of seems like it was a passion project for her.
Well, and I love movies like this that feel like this because it feels like not only it feels like a passion project, it feels like a cohesive vision that doesn't change. A lot of the time when we review Hollywood studio movies,
too many people's in the sauce.
Yeah, horror or not, you can tell, they were going somewhere here and then they veered. Or you can usually tell a pivot point. Or, there was a vision for this movie and then they decided to go this way. This one kind of seemed clear throughout that they knew what they wanted the whole time and they executed it through the whole time. And you get that a lot when you have the director, writer, and actor all in the movie.
Yeah, and what's sad is this is an Australian movie, and we've also reviewed an Australian movie that's kind of the same, Foxtrap.
Yes.
Yeah, but I do think that this movie does it better.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
I really do. I think that
this is a Shudder original. You said it on the talk, but I don't think we said it on the Tubi.
Yeah, it's a Shudder original, but it is found on Tubi. It's been taken off of Shudder. Yes. And it is a roller coaster. I mean, you have these two girls that seem so tight that no one could break their bonds on this like video or whatever. And then you switch to Cecilia, and like she changed her name from Sissy to Cecilia, and she's one of those mental health guru kind of people. And like she's just trying to live her life.
Yeah.
And she goes to the store, and I felt so bad for her in the store because she literally knocked into a pregnant woman 3 times. And the third time she almost ran her over.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
That was uncomfortable to watch. I felt so bad for her. But she ended up in the same supermarket as Emma. And Emma was like, oh my God, you have to come to my engagement party tomorrow. I swear to God, you have to be there. And like she made her feel like she was wanted. And they wanted her there. But in all reality, they didn't. And then also when Sissy finally gets to the house and whatnot, Alex drags Emma outside and screams at her. And if you have your subtitles on, Emma says, I was so drunk, I don't even remember inviting her. I don't even know why she's here. And Alex is like, she's a fucking psycho. And then Emma goes, oh, I know she is.
Yes.
Are you serious? You're supposed to be her best friend. What is wrong with you?
Yes.
I mean, I think honestly it makes me so mad because I've been through those kind of things before. You know that.
Yeah, with the 3-friend. That 3-friend dynamic is crazy, man. And especially when one girl doesn't like the other. Or one friend, it doesn't have to be a group, dudes too. But in a friend group where you got 3 people and you have that dynamic and 2 of the people kind of beef and the other one is kind of the link between them. That's always weird.
Yeah.
And this plays on that very well.
Yeah.
I do think that Alex is a bit too much of a dickhead and a caricature of where there never really is a vulnerability. You're supposed to
look at her like a victim.
Yeah, but it's never there.
No, absolutely not. Like I said in the beginning, she's more of a villain.
Yeah, she's kind of the villain of this movie. And even though, a lot of things get revealed about Sissy that would make her the villain.
Yeah.
But, and she does a lot of actions in this movie that would make her the villain.
But honestly, it was kind of a lot of the stuff were accidents.
Yes.
Like when she hit Alex upside the head with this crystal thing after Alex was trying to fucking harass her online and stuff, she smashed her over the head to get her to shut up. She didn't realize that she was going to kill her.
Yes.
And she didn't even end up killing her. And she tried to bury her. And then the guy who was with them, Jamie, he has a lot of like disabled walking problems. So he used those like hand crutches that you use to walk around. And poor guy peed right on Alex's head while she was knocked out.
Yes.
And then he went to turn around after he saw Sissy and he stumbled and he found Alex.
Yes.
And then Sissy had no choice. She had to get rid of him.
Absolutely.
So she chased him to a mountaintop and he got afraid of her and he jumped.
And we got the spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, pop out. But definitely watch this one and then come back. And this reminds me, and not like tone or anything, so hear me out. Okay. But because like the tone and the way the movie is, it's not that similar. But the way that they do this kind of theme of Sissy or Cecilia is kind of killing these people, but it's not really her fault, and it kind of all started on an accident.
You're
and it could have been avoided.
Tucker versus Dale, aren't you?
Tucker versus Dale, but also, what was that movie that we saw in the theaters with the neon, with the girl and her girlfriend, and with Pete Davidson when he killed himself?
Bodies.
Yes. It reminds me of that a lot in a way. to where it's all started on an accident almost.
Exactly. Like it's all basically satire, and they're all basically attacking each other for no reason.
Yes, and if she knew that Alex was okay at the beginning when she gets fucked up, everything else is all right, and then they move past it. I'm sure Alice accuses her, and then you still have
I mean, she still would have gotten in trouble.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't have been kill 6 people in trouble.
No. And so the rest of the movie is kind of the result of not knowing what's going on. And that kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah. And she gets to the house after she gets rid of Jamie. And she does something very brilliant here. She knows that whatever she does, she's going to be blamed for everything.
Yes.
So she actually takes a stick, sharpens it, and then digs it into her wrist.
Yeah.
As hard as she can. And then she tells the one girl who's home that she was just assaulted by Alex. So the young lady tries to do what she could, but she doesn't even know her. None of them know her.
Yeah, they don't know her.
So she's trying to comfort her and whatnot because she's crying. She draws her a bath. She gets her one of her face masks that Cecilia has for compensation from people. And then they're sitting there and they're talking. And she was like, well, maybe Alex went after you because of what happened when you were young. Maybe she needed to get some like retribution or something. And Sissy grabs her and was like, I didn't do anything when we were little.
Yeah.
I already talked to Emma about this. I was a kid. It was an accident.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, all right, calm down. Let's go walk outside. Okay. Let's go outside. And then she shoves, and this is my favorite kill, by the way. She shoves this poor girl that has hair as long as mine, maybe longer, into a tub.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl's hair gets tangled in the drain. It's not even like a drain suckage thing. Her hair is so long, it gets tangled.
Yep.
So she's sitting there and she's trying, she's struggling so hard to hit the mutton to get the water at least out of her face. And Sissy's watching her and is like contemplating whether or not to help her.
Yeah.
And because of the pressure and everything, guys, perfect kill. Scalp.
That was so
scalp. Like you would not, or you would think maybe her hair would come out or something would happen. Nah, scalpage.
Yeah.
So that was pretty horrible. And then she went and found. Oh, by the way, Emma is looking for all of her friends at this point, but Emma also is like me and very clumsy and got swept up in a river.
Yes.
So she was gone for a little.
That was a hilarious scene.
She was gone for a little bit, wasn't it though? Because it was so mean.
Yeah,
like
that
she
was
gets
crazy
a shoe out. She makes sure everything's in there and whatnot, and then she gets in the water to retrieve the purse, and it's like whoop. Bye. Have fun. I felt so bad for that poor girl.
Yeah, me too.
At that point. But that was it. That was the last of me feeling bad for her. And then Sissy, after all of that, she just snapped. Yeah. And she actually tried to leave.
Yeah.
Guys, she tried to get herself out of the situation. But unfortunately, Emma's fiance, who they were about to get married to, Fanny, or whatever the fuck her name is. She found out, well, not found out, but Sissy was driving and almost hit her on the side of the road.
Yes.
Because she was looking for everybody. She had fallen asleep when they were all at the creek and whatnot. So they just all kind of left her there. And she wakes up and everyone's gone. So she finally finds Sissy and she's like, oh, thank God you're here. I thought I was going to die. Oh my God. And then she tries putting in her seatbelt and she's like, oh my God, my seatbelt won't work.
Yeah.
It's not working, Sissy. And then she's like, do you know where Emma is? And she's like, you're class act, aren't you? Class act. And she's like, excuse me? She's like, she's your fiance. I'm pretty sure it's your job to keep in control of her.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's your job to make sure where everybody is. Where is everybody? As she like starts to speed up, and Franny is like, calm down, please calm down. Everything's okay. Please just calm down and slow the car down. So she goes, fine. You want me to brake the car? Fine. Boop! And she brakes the car, and Fanny goes flying through the windshield.
Yeah.
And before all of this had happened, before they went to the house, they had actually accidentally ran over a kangaroo. So they had to put it out of their misery, so they ran back over it. So that's what Sissy did to this girl. Because she saw the girl was half dead.
Yeah.
So she leans down to her and says, I know you'll understand that this is a mercy killing. And she goes back to the car and she runs her over. And then it's Emma's turn. Then she goes back for Emma. And it's kind of screwed up what she does to her. She does kind of torture her just a little bit. Please ignore that invite. Just a little bit. Like, not too bad, but just a little bit. She kind of put it on herself. And Sissy at this point has completely snapped. She has Alex's best friend necklace that connects with Emma's. And she's cracked. She's done. And she even takes some pink hair dye because she had dyed her hair pink and dyed Emma's hair pink. And it was horrible what she was doing to her. And then Emma and her started to fight and they started to really go after each other and whatnot. And then at the end, all of a sudden, Alex shows up.
And this is my...
find out... I'll let you take it.
It's my favorite kill, so I figured out. Because this would be my kill. Alex mistakes because Emma's,
Well, also, she can't talk either. She has severe brain damage.
Yeah, and they're both pretty fucked up in the face. So,
and they both have pink hair.
Yes. So Alex decides to bash Emma's face in because she thinks it's Cecilia's.
With the tripod.
And it's so fucking graphic.
And Cecilia is fucking in the corner taping her.
Yes.
She's recording.
Cecilia is gone at this point, by the way. The nice little influencer girl that cares about everybody.
Yeah,
she's
out the window. She does not give fucks about nobody.
She is full on.
Everybody is going down as far as she's concerned.
Yes.
Anyone that's wronged her, you're dead. You're done.
Yeah.
But that's what brought creativity to that character.
I agree.
I will say. I really feel like the character of Sissy was very fleshed out to the point where I wasn't bored.
Yeah. And I like that I don't like a hero that's a straight hero the whole time. I like that she was fucked up and that she was kind of the villain and she was just as fucked up as everybody else. Nobody's a good guy in this.
They all took turns being the villain.
Yes, nobody's a good guy.
Even the disabled guy was like, oh, let's cancel Sissy. You can't deal with the clicks, bitch. Like, like everyone was picking on everybody. And it's like, does anyone like anyone?
Yeah, Alex was those early scenes with Alex and Sissy at the dinner table and shit when she was like, it's kind of funny that she advocates for mental health, but she tried to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy.
Exactly. Like that was ridiculous. And then like what Jamie said though made a lot of sense. He was like, look, I understand that you're helping people and whatnot, but you're not certified. You might want to like check into the legations of all of that and make sure, because I mean, who knows, guys? Like someone could watch her live, try and get a hold of her through her DM. She could be busy, and the person could kill themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So he actually had a good point.
Yeah. Everyone
else is picking on her, but he had a good point.
Yeah, he did.
So I would definitely rate this movie 8 out of 10 psycho bitches.
Okay. Yeah, this one, it's an interesting, to give like a full synopsis on it, I think that the characters Cecilia, Alex, and Emma are all very fleshed out. You can tell that Emma, the one who wrote and directed this,
she spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, she put her heart and soul in this, and you can tell. And this is a very cohesive vision that works from start to finish.
Yeah, you can tell that when she was casting, that she casted people that she would be able to talk with.
Yeah, everybody had chemistry.
Exactly.
Yes, and I really think that the performances were fleshed out, but also the script is very sharp. The dialogue didn't feel stupid or canny, or like we're trying to be like the youth, or we're trying to be new age.
And the kills could have been corny. That bathroom kill that I loved, that could have been corny.
Yeah.
But they did an amazing job of making sure it wasn't.
Yes. in a new age where you're going to have a lot of hammy, corny interpretations of this influencer world, now that the influencer is a new age celebrity, you're going to have a lot of movies that are a shitty version of that and trying to, capitalize on that, but not really feeling genuine. This feels genuine, and this feels like a really good interpretation of the influencer, but also of a friend group and of a couple other themes as well.
And also, it really brings it down to when you're a young child, when you're a girl, I mean, it's kind of difficult to have more than one friend.
Yes.
If you try to, I mean, the other friend could turn their back on you and take your friend.
100%.
So I got that. Being a girl and having that has happened to me, I get it. Would I ever snap like Sissy? No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But I did get it.
And I related to that. Everybody's been in a friend group with 3 or 4 people where, one person doesn't like you and you want the person that you both like to like you more than the other person.
Exactly. I think everyone goes through that.
Yeah. And so it's a real human thing. And it was fun that they put that theme and hammed it with the not hammed it, but they put it together with the influencer theme and really made that work in a beautiful way. And I think it's shot well. I think it's written well. And I would give Sissy a 7.8 out of 10.
All right.
A big thumbs up for me. I recommend this, and I think that everybody should watch it. This is a fun new age movie.
All righty. What are we doing next week?
What we're doing next week is something a little different. We are going to be doing a general discussion on geniuses in horror. We're going to be talking everybody from Kevin Williamson to Alfred Hitchcock, baby. And we're going to be talking about some of the most brilliant minds, some of the actors too, but mostly writers and filmmakers.
Get ready, guys. I got a lot of info.
Yes. So, Mr. Stephen King will be brought up. A lot of geniuses and brilliant minds in horror. That's what's going to be our discussion.
The great effects guy.
Yes.
You know him from Friday the 13th. He does most of their effects.
So next week will probably be a bit longer of an episode since it's a general discussion and not a review. Mm-hmm. So strap in for that, and we will see everybody next time.
Okay. Hooty hoo, YouTube.
Hooty hoo. Bye, guys.
And hooty hoo to TikTok. Thank you, guys. Love you.